Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are having another awesome day. It's Rick coming back at you. And I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's video. It was a change of pace from what I normally post because I posted one of my passions, which is cars and specifically racing. So I actually went to the track yesterday to race my own car, and I really didn't have much time to make a video. So I captured some experiences there that I just wanted to share with you guys as a change of pace. So if that's the sort of thing you're into, it was yesterday's video, and it was really, really cool. So definitely go check it out. But this is also going to be a little bit of a change of pace too. I want to share this thought that I've had with you guys. I guess you can say it's a conspiracy, but I'm just trying to piece this whole thing together. So I'm going to share my thoughts with you on this concept, and then I want you guys' comments on it. Do you think it's plausible? Do you think it's not plausible? What do you think? So I've started to piece together this whole metaverse thing mixed with what's been going on with the pandemic itself. And all this stuff, when you put it all together, is really interesting because it's nothing like we've ever experienced before. The pandemic portion, yes, but the metaverse is something that's brand new and it's very, very interesting. And the metaverse, basically, for those of you that don't know, is a second world, basically. But this world is going to be, it's going to be kind of like a computer game. So you can escape this reality and go to that computer game, and everything's going to be very identical to what life actually appears to be here on Earth. So it's something that Facebook's bringing on, but a lot of other companies are jumping on board too, and they're trying to own as much of this multiverse space as they possibly can. Metaverse, multiverse, it's all the same pretty much. But that led me to a wormhole, or a rabbit hole, if you will, of how this got put in place and how it's become so accepted so readily. Not by big business, because big business will usher in whatever, but the masses. The masses are just accepting this metaverse pretty easily without much resistance. And so I started to think about it, and it kind of makes sense that the public is accepting this as quickly as they are, because here's what I think. And again, this, I guess you can call this a conspiracy if you want to. I'm not saying that this is true whatsoever. I'm just trying to piece the puzzle together itself. And that's why I want to share this with you, to get you guys' thoughts and feedback on it. But to have a unique kind of pandemic situation like we had, basically to start there, we had a pandemic where we were telling people to stay home. We were pushing this idea of working from home. We were telling people they couldn't go to gyms, they couldn't go to bars, they couldn't do all the fun activities that they're normally used to. So basically what that did is that made people really uncomfortable to go out, and it put them in a situation where socially they really didn't want to go mingle with other people, which is abnormal. That's not something that we as humans are conditioned for. We're very social people. We like to go out and meet new people and have fun and go to bars and go to social interactions. But with the pandemic, that shut that down. And it put people in a position where for 6 months, years, or wherever you were, you basically were deprived of that social interaction. So a lot of people, what they were doing is they were clinging to online platforms, whether it be just chat boards or like a Reddit or like video games or whatever. That new form of social interaction is what became normal during that time. So it's kind of interesting to think about that. And you've now put people in this position where that's the new norm for them. That's the new comfort. They don't want to go out because they feel like it's safer to just stay in and create these social interactions online than it is for them to go out and create these social interactions. And so their personality has adapted to this, where they're no longer comfortable going out and meeting new people. They'd rather go online and meet new people. So that's the first thing. But the second thing is working from home. A lot of companies, they have never tried this thing of working from home. This was something that they didn't think would work for a lot of big businesses. And so people were having to go into the office, which was twofold. Number one, that's where people were getting a lot of their social interaction. But number two, it's what people were used to. They were used to the commute. They were used to going to work and doing that and going somewhere physically to earn that income that they were used to earning. But now what you've done is you've made a transition for big business, but people to adapt to working from home. Now they don't have to leave their house. So again, deprived of social interaction, but also getting used to working from home. So that became the new norm. Now people don't want to go back into the office. They'd rather work from home. But also it gave big business a chance to try this idea of working from home, and they see that, wow, this is actually working. So now big business is starting to think to themselves, well, why would we send anybody back to an office when we can just save money commercially, not have buildings, not pay rent, not pay overhead, and we can just buy people laptops and they can work from wherever they want to. So in the metaverse, people can work on the metaverse and make money. So that's the same exact principle as working from home, the exact same thing. So you're still working from home and you're earning income doing that. So regardless if it's in this reality or the metaverse, you're still able to work from home and make money. So that's the second thing that I thought about was, okay, so not only the social aspect of things, but now we've normalized it to work from home and people are wanting to work from home. So that was pretty interesting. But then the last thing, and this is something that I just heard yesterday, was big business and making money online. So obviously like concerts and things like that, some states are saying, and some venues are just saying, we're not going to allow people to have these concerts because they need to be vaccinated or whatever. So it's taken a lot of revenue out of entertainment's hands, essentially. And what I just heard recently is that there are entertainers who are hosting virtual concerts on the metaverse itself. So I know Fortnite did one, but then there were some other big time performers that did a concert via the metaverse, and they had millions of people at these concerts. I think the Travis Scott one had 127 million people that attended. So think about that. So no longer are you restricted to a venue that only holds 20 to 60,000 people. You can now go on the metaverse and have a concert that's 100 million plus people on it itself, which helps, I mean, obviously get people together in unity, but also makes a lot of money for that entertainer. So don't you think that that's going to become normalized as well? So I think what happened was, and again, this is just me spitballing here, I don't know if this is the truth or not, but putting this all together, I think that once they saw the opportunity for getting people used to working from home and getting used to the metaverse and the potential of what could be in this new world, they used it as a catalyst, and they're like, we're gonna prolong this thing. We're just gonna make it normal for people to not go out. We're gonna make it normal for people to get more comfortable mingling online. And here's what we're gonna use as a tool to do it. So just a thought. I want to hear what you guys think about this, because again, this is something that I've been piecing together. And again, I'm not saying this is true by any means whatsoever, but it certainly does make a lot of sense. So drop in the comments what you guys think below. Other than that, if you are appreciating the content that I've been putting out, again, we're up over, I believe it's 400% and even more than that. It's been fantastic, the support that this channel's been getting. So hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day and take care.